The marathon coverage at the AI Summit continues here in New Delhi's Bharat Mandapam. And India and Israel are also connected when it comes to technology partnership and science and technology as well. And we have a special guest here on NDTV joining us, Nir Dagan, who is the head of innovations and artificial intelligence from the Data and Artificial Intelligence Department of Israeli National Digital Agency. Thank you very much, Nir, for joining us.
It's Thank you for having me. It is a pleasure for me to be here in Delhi. The view is amazing and the conference is amazing.
Oh, wonderful to have you. There's a growing India and Israel partnership as well. First, tell me, you say you're thrilled to be here, but could you explain a little? You spoke at a couple of sessions here. How was the experience of being a part of such a large AI summit? Have you ever been on a tech summit where 300,000 people are participating, 20 heads of states and 45 ministerial delegations, but the brass tacks, will it be significant and important?
First of all, it is an amazing conference. And the number of people and also the quality of the discussion and the organization is huge. Just to imagine, if 300,000 people would arrive to Tel Aviv, it would double the population of Tel Aviv. So I've never been to such a huge conference, but I think that even more important, the importance of the topic, the importance of India becoming a superpower also in AI is extremely important from a global perspective, and this is the main issue for us. India is our strategic partner.
Okay. And Indians are also going to Israel to study, to collaborate, and to innovate as well. So in future, what kind of an expectation would you have from India? It's one of the largest democracies on planet Earth, and there's a growing interest in Israel and India collaboration. There have been a lot of visits happening. In fact, I remember in the last 2 years alone, I've interviewed 5 of your ministers who've come to India. So how do you see the relationship blossoming in future?
So as I see it, India and Israel should be strategic partners. I know that today India is joining Pax Silica. We see it as a great ally. We are there for 2 months now. And I think that this alliance will enable us to do peace and to bring peace to the world using AI technologies and using the entire chain of AI production. And I think that India and Israel can collaborate on this matter. We can collaborate on health. We can collaborate on welfare, on agriculture. We have so many fields in which we see a mutual necessity, in which we see technology that can help us. And AI is the next technological revolution that can enable growth for India and Israel together.
Well, finally, Nir, tell me, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going soon to Israel. He's been there before, but it's been quite a few years. How do you see this visit of the Indian Prime Minister coming to Israel? Do we see something happening around innovation, data, and artificial intelligence?
So actually, we're working on MOUs on this specific visit because we want to be very practical. We want Indian companies to be in Israel. We want Israeli companies to be here. We want to have thought leadership together. We want to have a dialogue on how we transform the public sector. How do we transform everything into AI, and how do we do it in a responsible way? And India is one of the leaders in the world in responsible AI, ethical AI, which is very important. AI that sees the real people and the real civilians. It is the largest democracy in the world, and it is also a hub for spiritual leaders and for spirituality. I think that at the area of AI, we will have a crisis with the human spirit. People will feel, I don't know, maybe a computer can do my work. And India is very important because you have here thousands of years of spiritual leadership, of exploring the human spirit, and you will be able to be one of the leaders in finding new meaning to the life in the area of AI.
My last question to you, Nir. You've been very modest. You've been praising India left, right, and center. But what about Israel? How does Israel inspire us when it comes to technology, innovation, and how do you do it? You are a small country in the world. You have a very small population. But is it the adverse circumstances that motivate a common Jewish person or an Israeli to do wonders from a chip, from a pen drive, to anything that is being innovated in Israel?
So in my opinion, it's not related to Jewish or Palestinian. All Israelis are very innovative.
Yes.
And I think that necessity is the mother of invention. We live in a desert. We need to be innovative in order to get water. So this is the source for the innovation in water supply. We need agriculture. This is the source for agriculture. We live in a very tough neighborhood. We have no choice but to be innovative in security as well. And India also lives in a tough neighborhood. So we have also cooperation in the security elements. I think that when we think together, we are able to create much better solutions to the necessities of the world.
Well, here's hoping that in future there is more collaboration, there is more united work, for people, for resilience, and for new innovations. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Nir.
and let's pray together for peace in the Middle East.
Of course, we're doing that. Thank you very
Goodbye.
much.